So, sorry about that. My machine turned itself off. It decided it didn't want to do any more work today. So we have two away. I'm going to apologize that I'm not quite sure how we got the two away. We'll catch that up later, I guess. Out on the mound right now, pitching for South Medford is Knudsen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. An error is the third out of the inning. So we'll go down to the bottom of the first, and as we do, there's no score here at South Medford on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. And Hudson leading off. She's playing right field after pitching the first game. Now playing right field here in the second game, and she'll take strike one from Barnum, who came in substitution. But as a relief pitcher in game one, but is here starting today. But it's an 0-2 now after that pitch was fouled off and another one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout to begin the ball game for Barnum. One away. That brings up Wooster playing second base. Barnum, strike one. Just firing it in there with some authority. That's fouled away. 0-2. Oh, that's just a little low. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The Woosters ran the count back a little bit. Low, 2-2, or 3-2. That's outside. So Wooster will move along to first base. That brings up Morgan. And fouls the first one way out of play. Wooster was on the move that time. We'll see if they do the same thing this time. And they do. But it's way up high. Ball one. Wooster unable to advance back to first. One and one. Foul back. Safe, they say, on the swing. We're just waiting to see whether they're going to call that a ball or a strike. 2-1, and Wooster is down at second base. 2-1 count. Strike two. Right now, near the kneecaps with that one. The 2-2 misses high. 3-2. Wooster faked going to third, but not so much. She retreats. There's a grounder right out to third, and now they throw back across. But Wooster's going to make it down to third base. And Morgan is out 5-3 for the second out of the inning. Brings up Fullenwider playing third base for this game. There's strike one. South Medford won the first one, 3-2. Foul ball. And we'll go 0-2. So looking to get a sweep here. Outside, 1-2. Takes a little longer with the signals coming from the dugout, and then they check their wristbands, and that one's fouled back. It'll stay 1-2. But with everybody looking at their wristbands, and they do this both offensively and defensively sometimes. The signals going from everywhere. We can get a little time between pitches. 1-2. And that's a grounder that's going to find its way through, and Wooster will score. South Medford on the board as Wooster comes all the way around. Fullenwinder is over at first base with an RBI. Wheel lock. With one on, two out. Barnum delivers, and Burnham, I got to calling him Barnum, but it's not. It's Peyton Burnham. Burnham had it going there for the beginning. It looked like she was going to be really tough, but Panthers have found a way to get one on. Oh, ball. 1-1. The 1-1. It's going to be a grounder out to second, then over to first, and that will end the inning. So, at the end of one complete, the score is South Medford 1, Sheldon nothing, as we head to the top of the second on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Martin thought maybe she'd been hit by the pitch, but the umpire said no, foul ball. 0-1. As Knutson high with the next pitch, and it goes to 1-1. And it's going to be caught easily there by Dooley out in left field. That brings Gebb to the plate. Gebb has strike one on her. That one's popped straight up. Knutson will take it, and there's two away. Blanchette at the plate. Sends a little grounder to third. Not going to get her. I think that might have to go down as an error on wheel lock. So, still 2 out. 1 on, though. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss by Plow. 0-2. Knudsen trying to strand the runner over at first. And did. With a strikeout. So we'll head now to the bottom of the second inning. As we do, there's still a 1-0 lead for South Medford. As you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge at Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And we're back here with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's Southern Oregon. Ledendecker at the plate for the Panthers has ball one. And there's a shot into right center field. That's going to, Ledendecker's going to be heading for two and will be in there. Dooley, the left fielder, will step in. For South, they're going to have a pinch runner for Ledendecker. There's a bunt, foul ball. There's misses. And we'll go 1-1. Burnham couldn't quite get that one over. There's a swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2. And there's a swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout and the second out of the inning. I'm looking here, I got this going on the wrong inning. Taylor at the plate. Or maybe Quigley is at the plate. And looks at ball one. Nope, strike two. Sorry. Should have waited on the umpire. 0-2. The 0-2, foul back. Strike three. Quigley is down on strikes. 2 away here in the second. Taylor at the plate. The DH in this game. Fouls that one way back. The 0-1 misses down low. 1-1. Ledendecker out at second base with the leadoff double. Been stranded so far. That one's up high. 2-1. Outside. 3-1. So Taylor will be looking to drive this somewhere. Anywhere. But there's a hole anyway, because there's 2 away. There's a grounder out to short, bobbled a bit, picked up, and out. That was pretty close there at first base, but they said she's out. We've made it now through 2 complete, and at the end of 2, it's South Medford 1, Sheldon nothing on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. Gil Hoover takes the first one for Sheldon and dumps it into center field. So as I have it, this is Burnham at the plate. And she looks at ball 1. We'll find out if I'm right as soon as this one is over. Conversation with the coach. Sheldon didn't give us a lineup here. waiting for Burnham to get back in there. Here we go. The 1-0 is up high. 1-1. Thought about a throw down, but decided not to. That misses. Oh, strike. 1. 2-1. There's a shot down the left field line by Burnham, but that's only going to advance everybody one base. Zane steps in. Had a single her first time up. Strike. Had that out there to bunt, but didn't make much connection. The 0-1 misses upstairs. 1-1. That one's going to be popped up. Got it. That's the first out of the inning. Moving over quickly to grab that was Fullenwider. Made a nice play on the foul out. Brings up Pappas. Pappas is going to get one out to right field. It's going to be caught, though. And that will advance everybody. And the first pitch to Swangard is fouled back. And that's a hit by pitch. Martin will step in. Was up last inning and flew out to center field for the first out to lead off the second. And now here in the third, 2 on. Second and third. Actually, the bases are loaded. If we move everybody around as we should. Well, the base is loaded at this point. That's strike 1. Knutson looking to get out of this. There's ball 1. Martin has a 1-1 count. 2 away, but a little bit of trouble here for the Panthers. That one's popped straight up. First base. Dropped it. And everybody will say 2 runs will score. Coming in to score, if we can find all of our numbers, is Gil Huber. and Burnham. Standing over at third base is Swangard. And Martin's down at first on the error. So we still have 2 out. And Gebb at the plate. But now we have Swangard over at third base for the Irish. And there's another run in. There's one. Here comes two. And a throw down to second. And all of a sudden, the Irish bats have come alive. And South Medford wants timeout. Three in. Make it 4 in here in the third. South Medford had been cruising right along until this inning. So now we have Gebb standing down at second base. And we got a new pitcher. Hudson is back out on the mound. So we'll take the opportunity to tell you that the Medford Parks and Recreation Department, they've got their spring and summer recreation guide out. They've got sports leagues and other activities that you can sign up for. The way you do it is to visit playmedford.com, or you can call 774-2400, 774-2400 if you would like to learn more. The wind has found its way to us for game 2. All right, Blanchette at the batting, and she'll take strike one. There's 2 out, but it's a 4-1 ball game. As Hudson takes over here quickly, strike 2. 0-2. See if she can't put the fire out here in the first inning, and then see what else happens along the rest of the game. That's fouled back. Somebody's aiming for our camera. That's upstairs. 1-2. The 1-2, strike 3 called. And that will end the third inning. So we've made it to the bottom of the third. As we do, now the score is Sheldon 4, South Medford 1 on TableRockSports.net.
together and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
And walking me back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 1-1 count. Now the foul ball. By the time we got to the strike one, as that one misses. 2-1. Foul ball was about 3 or 4 feet away from where we're set up. And there's a shot that's going to get into right field, and Hudson will be safe at first. Wooster will step in. Walked her first time up, came around to score. Actually scored the only run for South Medford so far. As Burnham as strike, and there's stealing second, and getting in is Hudson. One and 0. The 1-0 pitch. Is strike one. We'll go 1-1. The 1-1 at the button put down. It's going to be handled, but that's going to get Hudson over to third base. Bringing up Morgan. Grounded out to third base back in the first inning. One away. And Hudson standing over at third base. Foul ball. Another foul ball straight back. So we're at 0-2. There's another shot. That's going to... No, it's going to be caught by the center fielder. Throw home, but not in time. And Hudson crosses the plate. And Morgan will get credit for the sacrifice fly. And that'll empty the bases. And a grounder to second is going to end the inning as Fullenwider grounds out. We're through 3 complete. We head now to the top of the 4th, and as we do, it's now a 4-2 ball game. Sheldon out on top on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. We're at the top of the fourth, and it's a 4-2 ball game. That's going to go foul. Foul thought maybe she had it going there, but not so much. Oh, 2. Hudson on the mound in relief. Outside. 1-2. Not only outside, but way high. We're moving along here at a fairly reasonable clip as far as this game is going. Strike 3. And there's one away. Third strikeout this game for the South Medford pitchers. This is Gil Hubbard, who had a single last inning when they scored. Sheldon scored 4 runs. She was one of them that came around to score. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 1. And one's popped up and out of play. Oh, and 2. The 0-2 swung on and missed. So there's the second out of the inning. And we go to Burnham. Had a single and scored in the last inning. First time up. Grounded out to third base. And looks at strike 1. Strike 2. As Hudson getting it over nicely. The 0-2 foul back. We'll stay at 0-2. Hudson doesn't waste a lot of time out there in the circle. Oh, that'll miss. 1-2. She gets the information she needs and plants her feet on the rubber and let's go. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and she struck out the side. So that'll take us down to the bottom of the fourth. And as we go to the bottom of the fourth, Sheldon still has the lead, as it's Sheldon 4, South Medford 2 on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and always be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is MotorTrend's back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
And we're back here at South Medford High School, the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Well, hold on here, a long discussion. What happened was Wheelock grounded it to first base, and the first baseman grabbed it and waited for her, and Wheelock hit her pretty hard, knocked her down, so there was some discussion. And that was no swing there that time by Ledendecker. A little debate about whether the one was in the baseline. There's just a line shot. Tooley steps up. And fouls the first one away. The 0-1, strike 2, called. O'Toole's in the hole, 0-2. Burnham continues to fire strikes. Foul back. So we have an 0-2 count. And 2 out, bases empty. That one goes wide. Ball 1, 1-2. The 1-2 swung on and missed. And that will end the inning. With that, we'll head to the top of the 5th. And as we do, Sheldon continues to hold on to its lead, 4-2 on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
So welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day. We're in the top of the 5th. Sane leads it off and looks at track 1. And ball 1. 1-1. South Medford needs to hold Sheldon right here if they're going to have a chance to get back in this ball game. Now, way low, ball 2. Two and one. Hudson ready with the 2-1 pitch. It's upstairs. 3-1. The 3-1 to Sane. Fouled. 3-2. You can hear the Sheldon team right next. They've got organized cheers. There's a shot. That's going to, no, it's going to be right there. Nobody's going to be able to get that down. There was a good effort put into it by Morgan, diving, and it kept it from going out to center field, which was good, but that wasn't able to make a play on it. Pappas steps in and smashes one to left field. No, it's going to get by the left fielder. Here comes, everybody had to hold up because they thought it was going to be caught. And so Sane will make it as far as second. And Pappas stands down at first base. And now there's 2 on and nobody out for the Irish as Swangard comes to the plate. Now things change a little bit for the Panthers. That's how I'm going to go. Foul, and it's caught. Everybody will advance 90 feet. But from Sheldon's perspective, that works out just fine. So, one away. Now you get second and third. Martin. Right, the bunt, and it's caught, and there's one out. Oh, they're going to be throwing down to left field. And then, no, they're going to throw it. Left fielder let it get by her, and everybody's going to advance. Five-2. With that one that came in, that allowed Sane to score. Pappas is now standing down at third base. And Gebb will be at the plate when this conference is over. It is our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, a thank you to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. Gebb will step in, 2 away. Runner down at third base. Already 1 in. That's outside. Ball 1. Hudson taking a little longer between pitches now. And there's a little grounder right back to Hudson and over to first. And that will retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 5th. South Medford has a little more work to do now, as they now trail this one 5-2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard on TableRockSports.net.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge at Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Bottom of 5 on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net. 5-2 lead for Sheldon. South Medford looking to get something done. Leading it off is Quigley. And she looks at ball 1. Their grounder out to second. That's handled easily. And Quigley will become the first out of the inning. Taylor who grounded out to shortstop. Steps in and looks at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Strike 1. 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2. The 1-2 is grounded foul. Picking it up was Swangard, but foul. She let it roll foul. They'll do it again. Daly ready. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 away. Hudson will step up. Struck out, had a single, scored. One of the 2 runs for South Medford. Now it's 5-2, and she'll look at ball 1. Burnham ready to deliver the 1-0 to Hudson. And it's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 from Burnham is high. 1-2. Three balls, no strikes. Corrects the umpire. The 3-0 right down the middle that time. 3-1. Burnham trying to close out this inning and get Sheldon 1 inning closer to a split today. Foul. Three, 2. 2 away. And a 3-2 pitch misses. And moving along to first base is Hudson. Wooster will step in and see if she can't move Hudson around. Wooster also scored one of the 2 runs that have been put on the board by the Panthers so far. And their first pitch from Burnham, she takes it and pops it into center field, but right there for the 3rd out. So we move along now to the 6th inning. As we do, Sheldon continues to lead it by a 5-2 count on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Odds on Table Rock Sports and on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's Sheldon 5, South Medford 2 as we go to the top of 6. And Hudson's first pitch of the inning is a strike to Blanchette. Hudson in relief as Knutson started the game. That one misses way upstairs. Hudson pitched the whole first game, so getting quite a workout today. The 1-1. Strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is popped up to center field and is going to get there. That's going to fall. Blanchett will be standing over at first base with a single. Plow steps in. Struck out twice this second game. Hudson ready to go. There's strike one. Looking at a bunt, but not able to connect. The 0-1 swing and a miss. It goes to 0-2. South Medford really needs a strikeout at this point just to get it out. They have one on. Foul. Blanchett standing down at first base for the Irish. So a strikeout would be useful, but Plow would like to move Blanchett along. And we'll pop this one straight up, and it'll be caught by the second baseman. And we have one away. That brings up Gilhuber. Wooster handling that little pop-up. Now Gilhuber steps in with one away, one on, and looks at ball one. And goes 1-0. There's a strike. As Gilhuber looked to bunt. Stepping out. Now they're going to have a short conference between the coach and the hitter, between the coach and Gilhuber. That'll give us the quick opportunity here to, well, maybe not maybe not as fast as I thought. They're ready to go. I'm going to talk that long. 1-1 coming from Hudson to Gilhuber, and it's swing and a miss, strike two. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and there's the second out of the inning. Bringing up Burnham. Two out, one on at this point. Blanchett over at first, and that first pitch to Burnham is outside. 1-0. There's time, as South Medford taking a lot of time figuring out what they want to do. A little too much to Burnham's liking. There's strike one. 1-1. Hudson ready, fires again, and right to short. That'll end the inning. So we head now to the bottom of inning number 6. Maybe. As we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, we still see that it's a 5-2 lead for Sheldon over South Medford on TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
We're back here at the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular and TableRockSports.net. We're at the bottom of the 6th. Morgan at the plate, and she has a 1-1 count going for her. First pitch was a called strike. Panthers in need of runs. And misses. 2-1. Change the count now. Make it 1-2. They have a tip. Sheldon fans down here asking for a check it all the time. And they got it that time. There's a swing and a miss. And Morgan becomes the first out of the inning. Full and wider will step in. I will have to say that the Sheldon fans have done this a few times this game. Hasn't worked out all that well for them. There's just a little pop right to first base. There's 2 away. Wheelock steps in for the Panthers. That is not Wheelock. That's number 5 batting. Well, I haven't figured out who number 5 is. Oh, that's Knutson. Knutson batting, and she's going to line that and be in on first base with that one. So we need to update the old scorebook. So the 2 away, Newsom gets on base. That brings up Ledendecker. And Ledendecker looks at ball 1. There's a shot down the left field line, foul. One and one count. Burnham ready to deliver that pitch. There's a shot right to third. And that is going to end the inning. We head to the top of 7. And as we do, I was going to. We won't. As we do, we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard as it reads now Sheldon 5, South Medford 2 on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
We return to South Medford High School, and Sane leading it off for Sheldon in the top of the 7th takes ball 1 on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. Swing and a miss. 1-1 as Hudson tries to close this out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses inside. 2-2. The 2-2 outside. 3-2. So the left-handed Sane trying now to see if she can't work something to get on base to lead off this inning. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3. Pappas will step up. 1 away here in the top of 7. Even if the Panthers were to hold Sheldon to no runs this inning, they have a lot of work to do in the next half inning. That's a strike 1 to Pappas. A 0-1, strike 2. 0-2. And there's a grounder out to second base. That's handled easily. There's 2 away. Swangard will try to keep the inning alive. 2 away now. Hudson, meanwhile, trying to just close this thing out right here to give South a chance. And there's a shot out to right field. That's going to fall. And Swangard is on first. Martin will try to extend the inning a little further. Martin has flown out to center field. Was on by an error. Had scored because of that error. And then popped up to the catcher. and fouls the first pitch from Hudson off, so it goes 0-1. Hudson delivers, foul down the left field line. Oh, and 2 was fouled way down the left field line. 0-2 count. Hudson trying to get the inning over with. Give the Panthers a bit of a hope of doing this in the bottom of the 7th. And there it is. Strike 3 on the swing and the miss. And there's 3 away. And at this point now we will head to the bottom of the 7th inning. And as we do, we take a look at the John L. Scott. Well, we're not going to the top of the 9th, that's for sure. As we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, it says Sheldon 5, South Medford 2 on TableRockSports.net.
It on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and always be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Here we go, bottom of 7 on the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular, and it's ball 1 to Thule. A 1-1 count after that swing and a miss. And goes high. Two and 1. Thule, Quigley, Taylor trying to extend the game. The 2-1. High, and that's going to be caught easily. And Thule becomes the first out of the 7th inning. And brings up Quigley. Quigley is struck out, grounded out to second. Needs a hit right here, though. There's strike 1. Quigley waiting on the pitch. Here comes from Burnham. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That one's popped up. Falls. That's a strike. Remains 0-2. There's a little grounder. It's going to be picked up by Burnham over to first. Got her. And that brings up Taylor. The last one to bat, unless you can get on base. She'll take ball one to lead things off. 2 away. South needs her to find a way to get on base. Strike. 1-1. Burnham ready with the 1-1. No. Ball 2. Nope, they don't call a ball 2. It rolled up to the plate. But anyway, we stay with the 1-1 count. Oh, there it is. Well, I don't know if it's 2 or not. I think it should be. There's a pop-up. That's going to be given chase, and the center fielder will catch it, and this ball game is over. So, we'll be back here in just a moment with the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show. As we do, we'll take a look at how things happened and what happened here this afternoon as Sheldon leaves the field here with a 5-2 win. It's a final, and we'll be back with more right after this on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day. This is the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show, where they add crunch to your lunch, they fuel your road trip, and it's motivation to get going, to motor down the road. Sheldon wins this one 5-2. The Panthers got on the board first as they scored in the first as Wooster came in and was able to get home, but and it was a 1-0 game. But then in the third inning, Sheldon put 4 up on the board, and it was a 4-1 ball game. They Panthers came back and added 1 in the bottom of the third to make it a 4-2 game, which is where it held until we got around to the 5th inning when Sheldon managed to put one more on the board and make it a count of 5-2. So Sheldon goes 2-0 in conference play, and South Medford will go 0-2 in conference play, and these two teams will do battle with each other, I think, probably throughout most of the conference season, as they're pretty much evenly matched and pretty much expected to have a say in how things go in the conference. So that's the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank South Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. The next Table Rock Sports production will be next week, but you can go to the site, TableRockSports.net, our website, and it will tell you when the next ones are. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard here in Game 2 is Sheldon 5, South Medford 2. South Medford won the first game by a count of 4-2. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.